So the Kardashians are pretty much always in the headlines, right? But lately, there have been three really different stories about Kim and Khloe that have totally captured the internet's attention. Today, we're going to break them all down.
We're talking about an act of compassion that has fans completely divided, a viral video from like a decade ago that's suddenly back, and a new beauty product that's sold out in a flash while kicking up a massive debate. So, what's really going on with all this? Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about Khloe Kardashian. The big question people are asking is this: is she an absolute saint for what she's doing, or is she just being taken advantage of? And believe me, the public is completely split on this one. So here's the situation. Khloe has become the full-time caretaker for Amari, who is the younger brother of her ex, Tristan Thompson. And she stepped up to do this after Amari's mom, Andrea, passed away so unexpectedly in early 2023.
And just to really understand the scale of this responsibility, Amari has a condition called Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. It's a really severe form of epilepsy. This means he has multiple seizures every single day. He can't walk or talk, and he needs constant around-the-clock care.
And this is where the public reaction just splits right down the middle. On one side, you have people calling her an absolute angel. They see what she's doing as unbelievably selfless and compassionate, especially when you consider her complicated history with Tristan. But on the other side, a lot of people are genuinely concerned. They feel like she's being taken advantage of, yet again, by an ex who repeatedly and very publicly disrespected her.
And this social media comment really sums up that second point of view perfectly. It gets to the question a lot of people are asking. Why isn't Tristan, a multimillionaire athlete and Amara's legal guardian, the one handling this? The argument here is that by letting Khloe take care of his family responsibilities, he's just avoiding any reason to grow up.
All right, let's shift gears now. We're going to move from Khloe to her sister Kim, and we're digging into this weird moment from years ago that has somehow popped back into the spotlight. Okay, you probably remember this. Way back in 2014, this video went viral. It shows Kim leaving a hotel in Paris, walking to her car, and then she stops, turns around, and goes back inside, only to come out again holding her daughter, North. The internet just ran with it, saying she forgot her kid. At the time, she said no, she was just checking the car seat. But now, all these years later, she's bringing it up again with a totally different story. So, her new reason? It was all about the look. She's saying she wanted the paparazzi to get a clear photo of her outfit before she was holding North, because their outfits didn't match. So, in her telling, it wasn't a brain fart. It was all about managing her image. And you know, that idea of curating an image leads us perfectly into our final and probably most controversial topic. Yeah, let's talk about the new Skims Seamless Sculpt Face Wrap. This is a product that launched and immediately started a massive firestorm of both hype and heavy criticism.
Okay, so what even is this thing? Well, Skims calls it overnight face shapewear. It's basically a compression wrap for your chin and jaw that you're supposed to wear when you sleep. The company says it's infused with something they call collagen yarns and that it'll lift and sculpt your face, all for around $48.
And here's the wild part. Despite how strange it might sound, the demand was insane. This face wrap sold out almost instantly. So clearly thousands of people were interested enough to buy one.
But this is where the marketing claims run headfirst into medical science. The brand talks about collagen yarns, but dermatologists immediately chimed in to say, hold on, collagen molecules are way too big to get absorbed into your skin just from a piece of fabric. The expert take is that it's basically a push-up bra for your face. The compression might make you look less puffy for a little while, but it's not actually making any real, lasting change.
And this is where the whole discussion goes so much deeper than just whether the product works. We're now talking about a really powerful critique of the message this product is sending.
A social media user named Tova posted this analysis that just took off. And this quote right here is the heart of the argument. The point isn't that Kim created toxic beauty standards, but that her brand is now directly profiting from them. It's turning insecurity into a business model.
I mean, think about it. This critique points out that this product takes sleep, the one time we're supposed to rest and recover, and turns it into another project for self-improvement. It's sold as self-care, but the critics are saying it's actually built on this idea that you're never quite good enough, not even when you're asleep.
And then the criticism went to this incredibly intense place with a historical comparison. The user highlighted the really unsettling resemblance between the face wrap and something called a scold's bridle, which was a literal medieval torture device used to publicly humiliate and silence women.
That comparison, it just completely changes how you see the product.
So it all just leaves you with this one big question. When products like this one sell out in minutes, are people just buying a new beauty tool? Or are we all being sold the insecurity that makes us think we need fixing in the first place? Definitely something to think about.